This episode of Southeast Iowa Today is brought to you by Griner Auto Body of Washington, Iowa, using state-of-the-art techniques and decades of experience to get your car back on the road after an accident. Car Doctor of Washington, Iowa. No matter who Frankensteined it, they can fix it, clean it, and customize it. McDonald Boatyard of Keota, Iowa, for all your farm equipment and auto recycling needs. For great food, it's your choice family restaurant of Wayland, Iowa. Open Tuesday through Sunday. Try the John Bain sandwich on your next visit. Girling Repair of Winfield, Iowa. If your mower is dead, call Fred, your Husqvarna, Aaron's, and Gravely dealer. Fred also fixes and sells snowblowers. B&B Propane and the family of jet stops. CW Tree Trimming, LLC. We're into your trees, not your wallet. Serving all of Henry County and the surrounding area, and we offer a senior citizen and veteran discount.
Iowa Technology Systems of Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Your one-stop computer tech shop. If you, someone you know, or are a business that is having trouble needing laptop, PC, or business technology help, call us today. Visit iowatechsys.com.
Dutch Market and Coffee Talk of Washington, Iowa. Dutch Market can handle all of your grocery needs. They even have a conference room that you can use for free. Coffee Talk's drive-thru is open and ready to serve you coffee, energy drinks, sandwiches, baked goods, and ice cream. They all present the award-winning Southeast Iowa Today. Here's the author of Christie's Journey, The Beat Goes On, and your host, John Bain.
Thank you, announcer Cody Roy of NewEnglandDukes.com for your golden pipes and wonderful introduction. The Brighton City Council met on Monday, December 15, 2025, and this exclusive coverage can only be seen here since I was the only media present. On the agenda, call to order, roll call, discussion, possible action, agenda, discussion, possible action, minutes, December 1st, 2025, discussion, possible action, bills, discussion, possible action, November financials, public comments, discussion, public action, fire department report, fire truck repair, township payments, discussion, possible action, 500 East Railroad Street, LP tank, discussion, possible action, cemetery, mausoleum, and a whole lot more. Everything will be listed in the show description below, and of course, you'll see and hear it all by just watching this episode.
I got 6 o'clock. Let's call this meeting to order, Monday, December 15th, 6 o'clock. Rob, we'll call Rob. Here. Dick. Here. Rose. Here. Chuck.
Here.
Scott. Here. Full house. Agenda, number 3 agenda. I make a motion that we approve the agenda.
Second that.
Any discussion on the agenda? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Disagree, same sign. Number 4, minutes for December 1st meeting.
Second.
Any discussion on the minutes? All in favor of approving the minutes, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Disagree, same sign. Number 5, bills.
The only question I have on any of them is I don't understand all the initials. All the acronyms or whatever you want to call them for this and that. Same with the, all of them. I don't know where they go to.
Well, which one are you asking about?
You know what you're referring to.
See if I can find them here. PEFA Incorporated.
That's PFA.
PFA?
That's our wholesale gas.
Okay,
We're actually buying it off, we buy that off the Board of Trade.
right. There's another one.
And that's actually the name of the company, so it's not abbreviations. or anything.
WMPF.
That is our newspaper, and
Okay.
that's what they go by
Okay.
for billing wise.
Is there another one? Guess that was it on that one there. It took me a year to figure out what LOL meant.
Well, I don't abbreviate any businesses. What's on here is how they come across,
Okay.
and that's how,
Alright.
what's wrote on the check.
Alright.
Then I got a question about the visa for the training. I thought it was $80. You got 170.53.
There would have been something else on there.
Is that for the training?
Yeah,
Part of it.
we mean part of it.
They charge something else on there.
Yeah.
I see rebar and stuff we bought from Mausoleum and zip ties
Unless I've
and
got it in the
stuff like
wrong-
that. Is that all on
wrong
the card
section.
too?
I'll look at it before I print it. Well, it's already paid, so I'd have to void it, but see why. Cause I've got 160 for training, so there's something else on there that is for that.
Well, there was 80 for Kathy and then 170 for Farmer and Cutler is what I saw.
Yeah, but why 170?
Yeah, so there's
Why did theirs cost more?
$10 more than what it should have been.
Maybe they had steak for lunch, I don't know.
Haven't been
But
available for
I'll look-
$10.
I'll look and see why it's on there.
Wasn't very good steak.
No, no. Few certainly tips or something.
I mean, $10,
Oh, no, but.
$10.53 on the credit card.
Motion to pay bills.
I'll second that.
Any more discussion on the bills? All in favor of paying the bills, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Disagree, same sign. November financials, number 6. We didn't get any lost option tax?
I think we got 2 in December.
Okay. When did them come?
Huh?
When did them come?
Halfway of the month, I think, towards the end of the month. I know a lot of stuff was delayed on government stuff, but it didn't hit the bank until I think the first part of December. So we got it, it's just not in November.
That's state money, that's big money, that should have nothing to do with the rebate.
Well, we didn't get it in November.
That's great.
So it was a great feeling when it came. It'd be-
Yeah.
it's been December.
Did it come?
Yeah. And then it was in-
Oh, cool.
We didn't get it, or you didn't get it in the bank?
We didn't get it, I had to have it to reconcile, so we did not get it for November. If we would've got it, it'd been on our statement and it wasn't on the bank statement.
So the way I was looking through this, our water's back in a positive, it looks like.
Water's positive. Not by a whole lot.
But it's positive.
Yeah.
It's going in the right direction. That's what I was
Took 3 or 4
hoping.
years to get it there.
Right? Just wanted to make sure it's going in the right direction.
Yes.
My only concern.
Well, here I have November receipts 16,374 and disbursements 17,745, so don't hold your breath too long.
I can't.
Salt and testing's the big ones. get a repair ever down, but, man, the salt, especially the testing's pretty expensive. And we had raised them pretty heavy a few years ago,
Yeah.
and we have a automatic raise built in there for 1st of July. But most of the repair work being done with the water for the last 4 or 5 years has been done with lost option. And we
Yeah, a
spent
lot of it.
We spent a lot of money on water the last 4 or 5 years.
And it still says your check's not in yet. Chuck. Did you lose one?
No, I don't think. Maybe I did. I didn't think I did.
Well, if you don't cash it, you can donate it back.
It'd be cashing next one. Council members don't get in too big of a hurry to put their checks in.
At least one of them. Grab the checkbook.
I'm busy donating time everywhere else. We used to have, on here for the, did we move that money that the baseball team gave us? I don't remember.
That's a playground thing.
Stuff.
So,
Yeah, I thought it went to the playground.
Right,
it's actually in that playground.
but it just doesn't show any, it shows zero and it's like, where'd it go?
It's an IP account
Okay,
for the playground.
okay.
It's getting interest.
'Cause I thought we moved it, but I couldn't remember.
Yep. It's been in the interest account ever since we moved it.
Yep.
Because it was just sitting in the general fund for several years.
Well, probably about the second year I was on here. That'd been 2009. So they gave it to us. It sat there all them years.
Any more questions on the financials?
I'll make a motion to accept the November financials as they are.
Second.
Any more discussion on November financials? All in favor of accepting November financials, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Disagree, same sign. Number 7, public comments. Steve? Bill? Got it?
No.
Sue? Connie?
No.
Nope. No. Number 8, fire department report, fire truck repair.
I thought you made copies of all those.
I did. Sorry.
The total repair is actually cheaper than I thought for both trucks, cheaper than one. And the consensus of the firemen, we ought to fix both of them while they're doing it.
Is the old one you're talking about too?
Yep, might as well. It's not gonna get any better.
No.
And if you ordered a new truck right now, it's gonna be at least 2 years. If you found a used one,
Might have the
Whether
same
you-
problem.
well, if you found a good used one, it's gonna be a while, but, unless you found a demonstrator, you're just gonna be a long time before you ever got one.
And the price would be a hell of a lot higher.
This is under 7,500, and you told us 10,000 a couple weeks ago.
I thought the tanker was gonna be over 10, that's what the kid told me, he figured it was gonna be over 10. Well, and the biggest one on it was that obsolete gauge at $2,900.
So only $4,000 to fix the old one? Really?
Only.
That ain't bad.
But they're chomping at the bit to do it, cause I think they're running out of
Running that stuff to do.
Cause they don't do testing outside in the wintertime. Cause I was up at the hospital the other day and the kid called me, he had never gotten the report on this yet.
Well, I'll make the motion that we accept it and get both trucks fixed.
Are these good prices?
Huh?
Are these good prices?
When you said, it says replace obsolete, you mean they don't make that particular one anymore, or
Right.
they don't have one to replace
Nope,
it at
that's
all?
obsolete, that, so that's on a 2002, right, the tanker is? 2002, but anyway, we got it in 2003, I think it's a 2002 chassis, but anyway, so you're talking a 23-year-old truck, so the gauge is obsolete.
Okay, but they have one though?
No, they will have to get a different one,
Retrofit it. One that will work in place of.
just the newer version of that
That's what I
gauge.
meant, yeah, okay.
You have to take the trucks to the
Nope, they will come right here and,
Put them right in the shop and put them right, fix them right out here.
yeah, cause that'll save probably a bit.
Yeah, there's $500 savings right there.
At least.
Yeah.
They've got a guy that actually would drive down here, pick up the truck, leave his car here, take it up, work on it, and then bring it back. Or two people from here is gonna take the truck up
And come back.
and do it at 10 hours at least,
No, I think
Where's
it's,
this Lino Lakes at, or Lino Lakes at?
just north of Twin Cities somewhere.
yep.
And they've been doing this for a long time. I don't know how many years.
I'll second that.
I don't think I've even got all the records of how many years they've been doing it. I can't remember what year I found.
Imagine it's probably a pretty limited field
Now, there's
as far
not
as
a
fire
lot
truck
of guys
repairs
do
go.
it.
Their estimated time of getting it done in.
over into other stuff too.
It'll be a week's time.
Well,
once
I'm
they
sure,
get here.
but
They're not gonna start on it until
there's not a
after
lot of
the
fire truck
holidays.
builders and
Right.
repair places around. They'll be able to So get somebody that
both
does
of
it
them repaired in a week.
all the time, you know,
In
you're
fact,
gonna
the
get
kid called me and said he would like
pretty
to
good
start
service and
maybe any time or even before the holidays, cause that'd be a one-day job.
Farley?
Right, on the old
No, I
one.
think, what is the town up here that builds them? I can't remember. The town that builds them up by Dubuque.
Farley.
Farley, okay, it is Farley.
We got a motion and a second on the table. For both the trucks?
Yep, accept it for both trucks, yes, get them scheduled and get them fixed.
Any more discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Disapprove, same sign.
So I got something else that happened last night. So, 2 weeks ago, the electronic lock back there didn't work. Luckily, I had a key I could get in the fire station. Last night, electronic lock didn't work. We took the window out of the fire station. We had a house fire, which ended up not being a fire, but, so we took the window out. So, we need to have a push-button keypad for the overhead door put in. And that's a new enough opener, I don't think it would take a lot to retrofit it. All the rest of them have to have special kits and stuff, but
What, did it fail, or is the battery dead, or is that hardwired?
it failed. So anyway, it's back in there right now, so I'll have to talk to Terry tomorrow what he did to it. I haven't been happy with that, and it's a $300 latch, probably. I ain't been happy with it since the day he put it in.
The window's probably gonna cost $300.
Huh?
You break it out or take it out?
You had to break it, you couldn't take it out.
Window's probably gonna cost you that, so.
Oh,
safety
probably.
glass, so.
Well, yeah, it's got a metal frame, so Jim Miller made a nice wooden, it looks nice now. It had cardboard taped over it last night, cause it was cold. But anyway, you didn't break it it took a fence post driver to break it.
I have the same problem with the electronic locks on the hog buildings too. And when it's really cold like that, they won't work.
They do
Yeah.
condensate and freeze.
Yep, they're,
Well, I don't know what the problem with it is, but anyway, Sunday morning, I was gonna let Terry know this morning he needed to look at it, cause Sunday, you could lift it up and it would open it, but you couldn't go down at all. But anyway, last night. So Chris Lowe got the key box was there, got it out, it didn't work either. So the window had to come out.
What about a remote for the overhead doors? Tried that? Would that work?
Put in the keypad to begin with, and then everyone's gonna have to carry a remote. So, yes, we can, while he's doing that, we could get a remote.
I'd get at least one.
Well, it'd be nice to have one in the truck. That way, when you come back, if no one's here, you can hit the button and,
It won't do you no good if your door's froze shut though.
well, true. But you put the keypad on the outside,
Yeah.
and that should take care of it, just for the one door. So,
yeah, as long as you can get in, yeah, we don't,
I'd say that's emergency, and I'd say we got
Yep.
to you guys.
yep, no, I agree with you, you gotta do what you gotta do to get in, so you can,
Well, they
That's
was
an
hesitant on
emergency.
breaking the window last night, and
Hit it.
I come up here because they had paged us I think, getting ready to page this the third time, and I called them and say, hey, we're here, we can't get in the building. And they hollered at me again, I said, no, I said, take the window out, take it out.
That's right. You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
So we got a motion to. for
Motion
what?
made, fix
For what,
it.
2 electronic locks and a remote, or?
Do we wanna do one remote or 2 remotes?
Well, the remotes are cheap.
Let's do 2 remotes then.
In fact, you can, what's that box of like 8 remotes cost? You get the generic ones on Amazon. $10 a piece maybe?
It's an emergency, Michelle,
Okay, no, I asked the question.
that's what I just said, it's an emergency.
Okay.
You can't get in the fire department, what the hell?
Yeah, what do we have it for if we can't get in it?
I'm just making sure with
Just put
everything
it,
going
put it
on.
on as an emergency.
Yep.
I second it.
So he,
So 2
so
remotes.
Bill's making the point that they have remotes, maybe a box of 8 for $10 each.
Well,
that he'd
they got
rather-
it for the shop down there, and
But you'd
if
rather
they
have
will
one than-
retrofit to that we'd have to check on that, but those remotes are pretty cheap, but,
But what I'm saying, you would rather have more than 2.
well, I don't. Thing is, you gotta make sure the people are here that's gonna carry them. Now, I could carry one, cause I'm here 90% of the time. But the main thing is the push button, the keypad on the outside.
Keypad on the outside of the door.
Get the 2 keypads and the remotes, that could be just under your, maintenance or whatever. You could just pick that up, if you want 20, buy 20.
Well, like I
But
say,
they're universals. You could get
yeah,
universals.
if that door opener is new enough, the rest of them are all 40 years old. The rest of them, even the far bay is one of the side mounts. It was a used one that Terry rebuilt. It's one of the mounts on the wall, and the other one's up above. It's new enough, you ought to be able to get remotes for it. The keypad ought to be pretty easy to put in it, but I'll let him know tomorrow morning. That's.
Okay, so my motion will be made to put 2 keypads,
Just one keypad.
1 keypad rather than 2,
And then check on the remotes.
and then allow you $100 for the remotes.
Well, we'll see what they.
If we can get them to retrofit onto the door openers and
You
stuff.
don't wanna put one on the overhead door then, you was talking about, you don't wanna put 2 overhead, or 2 remote, or 2 keypads?
Shouldn't need 2 keypads.
Just one emergency to get in.
Just one mounted on the side of the door or whatever, just to open the door. For the keypad, that's all you should need.
What,
For the garage door opener.
Aren't you gonna change the one on the door,
yeah,
the lock door? One that
It
lets-
might be a new one already. I don't know. Cause it works really nice. It works nicer now than it did the day he put the door in new.
oh, so we might be paying for one,
Might be paying for one already.
let's just keep the 2 in the motion and then it's covered.
We'll see, yeah, cause I don't know if he rebuilt it, cause I think the one part was broke. He thought that's where they got problems with it.
There's gonna be a charge anyway.
Yep,
Yeah.
we're gonna, yeah.
Just keep the motion the way it
2,
is,
do the 2 keypads and then,
make it an emergency, as an emergency.
And he might have went and got a brand new one. I have no idea. I
Yeah.
told him, cause I told him this morning, I said, this is your priority.
yep,
Cause we had 2 blocks of wood holding the door shut.
So 2 keypads and get remotes.
yep.
One
No.
keypad,
1
well,
2,
The
with the
electronic.
door and an electronic one
Keypad.
for the big door.
on main entrance and overhead door.
Yep,
and I'll find out what he did to the other one, whether it's brand new, rebuilt, whatever. But like I say, right now, it works good.
And then your remotes, there ain't no way they're gonna cost $200 or $300.
No.
Maybe 100, 150.
If those can be universal like the ones Phil got for down at the shop down there, they were cheap.
What'd they cost you, any idea?
They're less than $10 a piece, I
I
think.
mean, you spent a lot more than that, or
And they got a thing in it, you slide the numbers to match up
Yep.
for the opener, and they were pretty cheap.
every time you go to the gas station, you spend more money than that. Any more discussion on the keypads? All in favor?
Do we have a second?
I second it.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Disagree, same sign. There you go.
Pfeiffer Sawmill, your local home for kiln-dried lumber and affordable trailer decking to your specifications, all in Rome, Iowa, serving Mount Pleasant and all surrounding areas. Do you like to throw a hatchet? They've got your board. Call Ben today at 319-931-4544.
Township payments, we got them all?
No. I'm still
You almost
left in-
guessed one.
I'm still left in Jefferson County. 2 in Jefferson County,
What do you wanna do?
so. I'll probably try and call them tomorrow. I've already sent them a reminder letter.
They're 15 days overdue.
Call
All of them, or just?
Those,
Two of them.
One
Two of them?
township, one town.
Well, they should have the money.
Well, yeah, that's the deal.
Yeah.
So then.
They've got the money. They're
now
sitting on the
They don't
money.
have the insurance?
Huh?
Now they don't have the 28 agreement if they don't pay the bill?
I don't know.
Is there?
There's nothing like that in the 2080.
Oh, they don't have to pay?
I don't know.
Is there a late payment
They've
clause in there?
No, there's not.
Okay,
Too bad we didn't put one in.
yeah.
And I'm surprised on the one. One I'm not. I
Nope,
always
the
have
one
to
I'm
call
not.
them.
Just give them a call.
Them call. I don't know. They signed the 2080, they approved it. 3 attorneys has looked at
If
that
they've already
2080
collected the
for
money,
couple
they
years.
need to turn it.
Yeah.
turn it
Yeah.
to us.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I had the Washington County supervisors, 2 of them tell me, they've collected the money, they levy for it. They have to pay it.
Right.
And that's the only money, that money has to be used for that. But it's due December 1st and June 1st. So you're gonna call them?
I'll call them.
Anything else? You got anything else? Number 9, 500 Railroad Street. That you,
Yeah,
what you want?
I want, city gas is what I want, but and Phil has been extremely helpful and has been transparent in sharing information with me. He's telling me that the welder that the city, I don't understand your IAMU or however all that works, but he's telling me that the welder will not weld a fitting on your natural gas line until April. And April's not good enough for me, so I need another way to heat that building. And I'm not gonna put anything temporary in and spend money twice. So if I can't get natural gas from the city, I'm asking for a waiver to put propane in. Talked to Ron Armstrong from Washington. He's never heard of such a thing. He says the towns that he works with that have natural gas, they do it unless the frost is so deep that they can't get through that. But he said otherwise, they've got welders that'll come and weld. So
This week would have been a great week to do it. Gonna get up to 40.
What's the issue, Phil?
Gotta have people to weld on.
And they just plain refuse?
They're busy till springtime.
Well, that's different than refusing.
Yes. Well, then they didn't have the steel pipe either the last time we talked. They didn't have enough steel pipe to make the whole distance. That was the second problem.
Well, Ron Armstrong said that the plastic pipe that you typically use is good to 25 below zero.
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's what he said. He said he looked it up on the computer while I was there, and it said installation range 140 degrees to 25 below zero.
I run a lot of natural gas, but I was at a subcontractor do it. In the wintertime.
Is there any other welders? Not that I'm aware of.
You know, I'm surprised because they sold, Waukee sold their gas system off. Mid-America bought Waukee, and Waukee was probably their biggest, fastest growing market. IAMU. Because Nick told me, he told me a couple years ago, they was putting 300 new meters in a year. That the town was growing that fast. So I don't know. Where'd you get this?
In the ordinance book, was in, I think, the front of it.
The gentleman you talked to has someone at his place that could do that?
No, they can't. No, the plumbing or heating people can't do that. It has to be a certified welder that can weld onto your natural gas line.
All right.
Could Nick give us some direction? Could Nick
Would they
give us-
refer anybody else to weld on our gas line?
I have no clue.
If they can't get to Spring?
I can check. I mean, all we can do is just express, you know, we got a customer that needs gas.
Yeah, right?
Steel pipe, the main line's steel, and they're gonna run steel back there.
That was a question that was asked as well. Instead of the plastic, if we can run steel. They don't have enough steel to get that far.
I mean, they don't have enough gas, steel.
You're talking 250 feet from the intersection to where we need to go. From that point, then we take it plastic to the building.
And you can hook that on.
I can do the plastic.
You do the plastic onto the main?
No. Because of the requirements for the size of the pipe.
I don't care how you heat it. My question is, have we already got the meter bought? I think we approved to pay for it tonight.
The
What-
meter, the pipe, everything's bought for it.
What are we gonna do with that? That's my concern.
Well, there's no leeway if this is our ordinance, there's no leeway for a variance. So we need to get a hold of somebody that can accommodate what he needs.
That's the information I got, is what I passed on to Mark.
You talked to Nick?
I talked to Nick, I talked to Rod, I talked to the people that sell the gas meters.
Well, if we allow a variance for an ordinance that doesn't allow for a variance, then we might as well not have any ordinances, is what, I mean.
Let's
We
see
wanna
if
sell
they
you-
can
we wanna
refer
sell you the
somebody.
gas.
And I
Definitely
wanna
wanna
buy
sell-
your gas.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I mean, that's the dilemma.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I really don't want an LP tank down there, cause we
And
wanna
once
sell
you
you the
hook me
gas.
up to gas, I'm a contained customer.
Yeah,
Well, you're a contained customer anyway, unless you go under 100 gallon.
Well-
Won't work, I'm sure.
Well, it has
I
to
understand-
work
I
according
understand.
to
I
our
know
ordinance.
that big building, it ain't worth taking 100 gallons.
Right.
Yeah.
It'd burn that every day probably, close to it.
Well, let's ask and see if they can refer somebody to us, and then we'll address it again.
There's all kinds of people in the Iowa City area that weld pipe. I mean, they're working up there all the time in the power plant and stuff like that, cause I've worked with them. They're not necessarily from Iowa City. There's one at Keokuk, there's one out of Morrison, Illinois. They're up there all the time. ARC's up there all the time. You've got Tri-States, Southern Cherry probably welds gas. APG out of Morrison, Illinois welds a lot of gas, a lot of chemical.
The way I understand it, you bill me for the cost of putting the thing in, so I'm of the opinion, if it costs a little more to get some other welder than what this IAMU, or whatever the acronym is for whomever you work with, let's get a new, different welder and pay him what he wants and get it done. Cause I got contractors that are wanting to get in there and work. But they don't, a lot of the materials that they're wanting to use in there can't be done without some heat.
Yep.
Well, I would think, if they can't do it, I don't know why somebody else couldn't.
The information I've got is what I've passed on.
And in short pipe, I don't understand that at all. There's not 250 foot of gas pipe in the state of Iowa.
I don't know, that's what they're telling me. They don't have it.
Do we have a contract with them? IMAU?
I don't know, we belong to them. There's 50-some, they take care of 50-some towns in Iowa and Illinois, or in Nebraska.
I didn't know if we had some kind of signed agreement with them or
I'm
not.
sure we
or-
do. Every year we send them money, they do our training and everything.
Yep.
They take care of all our laws, our gas laws and our publications.
I'd call them up and twist their arm.
Which means they
Hard.
would not allow someone else to weld on their stuff.
No, it's not their system, it's our system.
It's our system, we own it,
Right.
so they just help us maintain it.
But you
Like
do
you-
have to be
You know, you have to be
qualified and
certified.
So I understand
Yeah.
that part, yeah.
to be on the,
But some of the people that you're talking about, I'm sure are certified to do that.
I've seen them weld 6-inch high pressure gas. I think we need to call Nick and see if we can't get somebody else to do it.
I can do that.
Okay,
Thank you.
But all we do is try, Mark.
Okay.
I mean, it's,
So no action.
if you hear of anybody, get it to Phil and we'll see what we can do. Yeah.
Armstrong said
Well, I mean, as
that,
far as him going, yes.
used to be
That's what I'm
ISU,
saying.
not whatever the,
Iowa Southern?
yeah, Alliant owns the gas system in Washington. Well, they've got their own welder, and he said he's not gonna come to Brighton.
no, no.
Weld on your pipes, but he didn't, Ron didn't know anybody else, and I wouldn't know anybody that does that kind of thing.
That guy wouldn't do that for what reason?
What's that?
The guy from Washington
Because
would.
of liability reasons. Because he works for Alliant. They don't wanna come over and work on our system.
We don't have an agreement with them.
You don't have agreement with anybody that,
Yeah.
you'd have to hire a subcontractor to come do it. And maybe IAM, maybe they have somebody that could do it.
Call them up, twist some arms and see what we can come up
I
with.
don't think they're gonna twist any arms, but I think I'd call Nick and see what he could come up with. You want it done yesterday, didn't you?
Once again, Phil has been great to work with. We thought we were gonna have all the pieces put in place while it was still, we were having our late fall, and it didn't work out, so. I don't blame Phil for any of it.
No.
He's just dealing with what they tell him, and
Right.
it seems to me like they're the impediment here, not Phil.
Your contractors won't run temporary for you.
Oh, thanks. What's that?
Your contractors won't or can't run temporary for
They
you.
can't. They can't.
Okay, so we'll see if we can get an alternative to them and then we'll get that done. 'Cause I'd really like to have the natural gas there.
Yeah, I think the city wants the gas there.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like he does too.
So it's gonna be.
I
cheap.
do, but if you can't get it to me, then I gotta have another source.
What would be the other source?
Propane.
Well, yeah, but there's no variance for that in our ordinance, Mark.
I know
I'm
that.
sure she can, well.
I know that, but you can't hold me hostage if
I'm
you,
not holding you hostage.
if you
but
can't
I
provide me
didn't-
with natural gas, Rose, then I have to have an alternative.
But you,
Your
but-
paper doesn't mean anything.
but you're setting the schedule and
Now, wait a
it's not
minute, you're
agreeing.
right, I am setting the schedule in the fact that I talked to Phil in October, so.
let someone else deal with it.
We'll get her done.
Yep.
I'm sure.
But there's people that weld gas pipe all the time.
All the time.
All the time.
So that's why I'm here, is I can't
Well,
believe.
don't you have any contacts that weld pipe? Would your
Do
pipe
I?
all, yeah, on your stores? What kind of pipe do they put in?
You can't put steel pipe in anymore. It has to all be this double wall, plastic, rubbery stuff.
Can we put what's the issue? You gotta have a welder to hook the plastic in?
It's the same, the size of the pipe that's gonna go in is the same size as the main.
So you put a T in,
Yes,
you gotta weld a T in.
yes.
There's none there that's the problem.
Yep. And you gotta stop gas coming from both ways, cut the pipe, weld your T in there, and
Yeah.
then stub it off.
Yep. But the pipe going to Ron Rich's welding shop is not big enough.
Not even close. You're talking maybe an inch line and we're putting in 2 inch.
How did you come up with that?
Because it's a service line
But how did you decide you needed 2-inch line?
for the demands that
size
he needs
that?
for the shop.
But what, the size of the furnaces?
For the projected use of all the equipment he's putting in there.
Yeah, we definitely wanna get that in.
You only do it once, you don't do it twice.
Well, yeah, I
Yep.
understand that. Especially if it's gonna be cold. What do you wanna do?
Wayland probably uses the same people we do, I'm assuming, for welding taps.
I'm sure they do.
Wellman, Wayland.
They do
Morning
the
Sun.
fusion, but as far as welding this piece in, this is a
Bloomfield.
specialized thing.
It's just the one piece. Once they get the
One
T
piece.
in, then you can run the plastic yourself.
If I can get it unrolled without breaking it, that's the other issue. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be 40 degrees this week, but I can't drop a hat and get everything done either. I gotta have it planned and scheduled with everybody else.
What about Evans? Can they weld it?
But you have to be
Yeah, I don't
certified
think,
in
he's not
gas.
certified for gas.
That's the problem.
Okay.
I'm sure there's more than one company that does it. I
You
just
go
gotta
up down
find
that
out who
Mississippi
it is.
River, there's all kinds of people.
We'll
They're trying to
get it
get one
done.
of them in here, I don't know.
One way or the other, Mark, we'll get it.
Okay, thank you.
One thing you'll see is take the plastic pipe, put it in your shop down there and crank the heat up on it, keep it warm. And once you got the hold done, jerk it out and it'll let it quick.
This thing, this pallet's as big as the table. There's no jerking it around.
I know.
But-
I've seen it rolled up.
I can take a torch out there and do it too.
You gonna trench that or open cut it?
Well, open cut it, can't get a trencher now.
What?
Can't get a trencher.
I mean, can't get a trencher.
The people I called for a trencher shut it down because the ground's froze. They don't want their equipment tore up.
Well, that's gonna change, cause it's supposed to be above normal temperatures clear to Christmas, if we can pull it off. And they're still laying tile.
This is a walk behind trencher too.
Yeah, not as big.
Yep.
You can trench frozen ground. I lost
Oh,
my
yeah.
sewer years ago. Sheldon Miller come up and trenched it so I could dig it out and put the sewer in.
Yep. Well, I say, they're still putting tile in the
But it
ground.
wasn't
yet.
a walk behind trencher either, it was a
Yeah.
regular trencher. You had to use a bigger trencher. You ain't gonna try to open cut it, are you?
If I can't get a trencher, yeah, I got to.
I think you need to visit with Nick. About a
No problem
welder
at all.
and a trencher both.
I'll see what I can do.
You trench frozen ground, it ain't fun,
Yeah,
it's expensive, but it
it
can't.
ain't froze that deep yet.
Well, if it gets frozen 2 or 3 feet, you probably won't want to do it.
Well, that'd be different, but
Okay. So no action there, except you need to follow up, make some phone calls and follow up. Okay. Do the best we can.
Thank you.
No promises though. I mean, I've been out of it 10 years and I don't know how many of them guys are still doing it. I'm sure a lot of them still are. But I know there's people still welding gas pipe every day in the state of Iowa. Let's go. It's cold. Nothing, number 10. Number 11.
Number 10.
Ain't got nothing there.
Mausoleum.
Oh, it must be an old one. Cemetery. We had, somebody called once, put in mausoleum, possible mausoleum up at the cemetery out here. We don't have any out there.
What all would that entail?
I have no idea. That's why I told her to put it on the agenda, cause I don't have a clue.
I never helped tearing one down, never helped build one though.
It's gotta be mason, all the one I ever seen was masonry, it was stone or masonry of some kind,
One
so
we
they
tore
last
down was
forever.
Stone on the outside,
know that.
marble on the inside.
Apparently, it's a big thing in Burlington, and I don't know if there's like a headstone placer that has them actually made. The way she talked, it's basically big enough for her to walk in and have your,
You mean a
Yep.
certain
Boxes.
person wants to make one for their family?
yes. I don't know how big she's wanting it, I know right now it'd just be, a spouse. The way she talked, she wanted it next to the father, I don't know that that's possible. The way she talked, it's the same size of a plot of what she's wanting to put in.
Calling that a mausoleum.
But apparently that's a big thing in Burlington anyway, and
Well,
that's
we
where she
ain't
saw
Burlington,
it.
but that's,
But that's where she saw it at.
but,
So
start putting them back on the
Have-
foundation.
It's gotta have a complete foundation for it.
Well, yeah, cause that's why we got so much trouble with
I mean,
headstones, cause
You
people
would know
said stones.
those up there.
No foundation.
When you go
Foundation.
in, it'd be. So it'd be what, 5? Where the flag's at, where we can't, there was something, some tool shed or something on there, or something?
Well,
Yep.
they're saving that for public space, out of events or whatever, you know, Veterans Day or whatever, there was a whole, I think some people, I don't know how some of those got sold, but there was a whole area there that was,
I thought somebody had told me that there was like stuff underground, so that's why we couldn't sell it for anybody, for plots. I didn't know what it was for.
I thought it was do not sell because it was left as a public area, but I don't know that either. I
The
just
question,
know what-
the question is, will the city allow mausoleums or look into it? What's it gonna take? I don't know.
Right, better bring some pictures, so we can see
Yeah,
what it's
we
gonna
need
do.
to-
We need more information.
More
Yeah.
information and a plan.
Size, foundation.
Size, yeah.
Cause we don't want them to go out there and just set concrete blocks on the ground.
Well,
And you can't have it go across rows where we're trying to mow in between rows, you can't have it go clear out and, you know, block off rows when you're trying to mow and
Can't
stuff.
be that big.
I'll
I'm
get a
not
hold of
opposed
her.
to it, but I need to know more about it.
Okay, I'll get a hold of her and ask her to get me.
Well, I didn't
some
think
pictures
anybody'd
and-
be opposed to it,
and
but
stuff
then
and-
you need a whole lot more information.
I mean, I don't know if it's like the ones in
The
Washington,
size
you know,
and
like
what
the
they're
one
gonna do
cemetery
and
that's got
how
those,
and-
but they're big. Richland, I think they have one.
But are you gonna have one, or are you gonna have here and there? I'm saying we've got that 4 acres for cemetery expansion. If you want a mausoleum, maybe you have to be on the other side of the fence.
But they're Washington, they're kinda scattered around.
But
Yep.
we're not
Yeah,
Washington.
I know, I walked into that one, didn't I?
Okay, I'll get more information from her.
But it is nice to know what other people know.
Right.
I think we need a lot more information before the council make a decision. But it sounds to me like they said no.
Okay, I'll see what I can get from her. Cause I know she's
They
not,
already have family here?
huh?
Well, I take it her dad or his dad's out there.
His dad's out there.
Oh, so they want it by the dad.
Yeah, but I'm not exactly sure where he's at.
They live here in town.
Must
They-
not have them for.
They've got, there was 2 extra plots bought next to him apparently.
And they wanna put more than 2 people, they want a lot of drawers.
Yeah, I don't know how many drawers she's wanting.
Well, this
Possibly.
is
I know that-
information you're gonna,
I know the father's not going in there, so.
so maybe the cost of a plot for mausoleum might be more than what a plot for one person might be.
Yeah.
Get a lot more information, put it back on the agenda someday. Cause she wasn't looking to do it till next spring anyway. was she?
Yeah, she's not even, doesn't have anything about it.
Well, he's dead.
Oh, I thought the father was already there.
No,
The
her
father is out there,
Oh,
and
no,
her husband
died.
just passed away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 11, employee health insurance.
This is the same plan we've got. The health part went down to 1%, the dental did go up a little bit. Which I think the dental's been that much, since I've been here, if not before that.
How many's on dental? Just 1 or 2?
Huh?
Or all 3?
3 of us are on dental, 2 on health.
What was this highlight, cause I was reading that and thinking.
That's what
it was
we have right now, that's our plan. That's what we have.
But this was running September, how come we're just getting it now?
Monthly print.
Cause I had to wait for the extra information. They were supposed to have mailed it to me and they didn't, so I had to get a hold of Tom and tell him I needed the information to give to council.
That was running September.
So this is
Not that, I got this, but I didn't get the stuff you guys needed for prices and stuff. I just got this last week.
Look at the date on the bottom.
Well, I don't know about that, I just know I had to call him to get it. This thing said it'd be mailed to me and it wasn't.
Okay.
So I had to get a hold of him
So-
so I could
So
give
what's
you
it,
guys
what's it
something.
on the agenda for?
The two, yeah, so the
'Cause
two
I
of
was
them
told council had to
together is
approve it.
2,300
Yeah,
a month,
a month for
so
that.
it went down from
Yeah.
last year, you said? That's what I was thinking, it went up from 11 something to 23, and I was getting.
No, the 23 is for two, cause I was freaking out on that too, it's like, wow, that's a jump, he goes, that's for two, so.
Wanna approve it?
Did you look anywhere else?
I haven't, we've always had this, so.
I think for the price it is, I would stick with it, we've been there a long time.
I'll make a motion to approve it.
Second that.
Any more discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Disagree, same sign. Number 12, possible reward for flashing sign theft. The attorney don't have a problem with it.
I didn't get that off here, cause I didn't see the answer.
There wasn't.
Saw the question, but no answer.
Yeah,
It's at the top, it
At
says
the top,
Michelle,
the
Yep,
box.
it's there.
and then it says he doesn't see any problem with it.
Okay, there's nothing that would preclude this.
Yep.
Okay. Using words I don't use very often, so I don't understand them all, kinda like the acronym stuff.
Politically correct.
Yeah.
So what are you thinking? 500?
I think it costs 2,500. Right, Phil?
Yep.
Mike Rich said he drove by there and seen it laying on the ground that morning. So somebody had to steal it during the day.
And where all do you want me to advertise this at?
I'd start, I don't know.
Did you already buy the replacement?
Yep.
I say let it die. You got the replacement.
I don't like the idea of somebody stealing it in
Well,
broad
I don't
daylight.
like the idea of
It was overnight, it wasn't broad daylight.
incentive to,
We went and picked
they
it
have
up,
had
put
all
the
this
sign up
summer.
first thing in the morning.
If somebody saw it, they've had all this time to tell the city about it, so now they didn't, so we're incentivizing them to tell the truth.
Yep.
I mean, whatever.
Mike went by there early in the morning on the way to work, it was still there. Might have gone up mid broad daylight, but it was in the morning.
7:30, we had this stop sign put up, it was gone.
But I don't know what time Mike went to, it was probably between 4 and 5, I guess. It was still there.
Was it lit up?
I don't know, never asked.
Do we need a motion?
Well,
What do we need?
I can kinda hear both sides of this here. I mean, is that gonna give somebody an incentive to steal the next one?
I was talking to that deputy down there, but, and he was on another deal yesterday, but he was surprised how much them lights cost.
Yep.
The signs is not ours, I don't care about signs, cause the DOT will come and do it, so. But the lights on top, I do care, cause somebody's gonna get hurt if they tear them down or they run
Well,
over them.
If I was gonna
They're
give a
running over the DOT.
reward, it would be for the conviction of somebody,
To be charged for stealing it,
to charge them for stealing it. I am not gonna pay somebody
to give it back.
to give it back for taking it. Now, if they were gonna be,
I'd rather see that, yeah. Yeah, I'd rather see them charged for stealing it.
yeah,
Make a motion.
okay,
I'll
then
second it.
the motion would be a reward for the conviction of whoever stole the light,
You gotta have to put a limit on that reward.
$500.
Second.
Any more discussion?
Catch him.
I, to do the advertisement, I can understand it, but I don't see that it, I guess in my estimation, I don't see that it actually helping. Because some parent, if they see it's in their kid's deal, they're not gonna turn them in, their friends aren't gonna turn them in, they're not gonna come in by themselves. I guess for all practical purposes, I think it's
Well,
probably
you
a waste of
don't-
time.
Then we're not out of nothing.
I don't think it's a kid, if it's that early in the morning.
I don't think it is either. Definitely not gonna reward them for taking it. But if you wanna pay somebody to turn somebody else in, I'm okay with that.
Somebody's friend might turn 'em in for $500.
But the way you word it, you're gonna have to make sure that they get charged before you.
Yeah,
right.
With,
On the information leading to the.
conviction.
How many times has them stop signs been run over that the city or the state, between the two of them, has had to pay for them? This isn't the first time we've had to do this, huh?
Well, the one was a kid from Fairfield, knocked off that one, we had his name, we had his license number and everything, and he was related to somebody that was related to somebody, and they wouldn't even charge him.
Oh, yeah.
So, picking and choosing there, so. I'd say we got our deal bought, it's fixed.
Well, it ain't fixed yet, we don't have it yet. Is it?
Well, he said it was ordered.
No, it's
No,
ordered.
it's not very good.
Said it wouldn't be here till Christmas.
Well,
Well, we got.
I had stuff stolen. Thankfully, somebody had a ring camera that caught them. And I can't go into all the details because they're minors, but, you know, I say get them, catch them. Let's see if we can catch them. That's what I say. Your stuff didn't get stolen, mine did.
Well, we got a motion and a second for a $500 reward for conviction. Any more discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
Aye.
We have 3 ayes and 2 nays.
Yep.
There's a chance. Might as well try it.
And where do you want me to put this at? Newspaper's gonna cost probably $100 and some bucks. I can post it on the door, the Bain post office.
Buzz?
Sure.
Yeah.
Buzz ain't part of the city.
I say, that's in the part of the
Yeah, be
city.
careful.
I mean, I'll do like water lines and stuff like
Send me,
that.
send me a picture of it, I'll put it on there, and if you make the poster, I'll put it on there. Make the poster to hang on the door and then send me a picture of it, I'll put it on the buzz.
No,
I thought that's
Yeah,
why
that's
it was.
still-
we never said she could have it.
That's still-
It's her personal. City
It's
has
still
nothing to
a
do with
city
Buzz
thing
Brighton.
now, if you put it on there.
Nothing. That's coming from the League of Cities.
If it was the cities, I'd have to put the minutes on there and the agendas on
Yep.
there and all that other stuff, and that's
Yep.
why we never went with the cities.
Put it on our sign.
Yeah.
We got a nice sign down
Oh,
there.
yeah,
You
That's
can
right.
post it.
I can put it on the sign.
There you go.
Yeah, that'd get everybody's attention. I just don't like the idea somebody walked off with it.
I don't like it either.
And how long, if I put it in paper, how long you want in the paper?
Let's just post it, let's don't
Do
put
it
it in the
locally
paper just
first.
yet, see
See
what
what we do.
happens.
Yeah,
Okay.
do it locally.
Okay.
Number 13, French-Reneker, you heard anything? The contracts are all signed, so they will do nothing next spring. Ordinance codification.
You got everybody's answers from last meeting.
Well, the thing to come here was not in my book. So if that is an ordinance,
It's in either that one or the one that she has on her desk, where she found it at.
okay,
So maybe I need to send her that and make sure
I think
she
so.
got it.
And I don't have the one that, how you price it. What do you use for pricing? Phil, what do you use for pricing? Gas, hookups. You got an ordinance for that?
I'm winging it.
You're winging it?
Supplies,
We don't have it up on there, do we?
I'd be checking numbers, Mark. If he's winging it, he might be charging you double, but.
It's his retirement there.
hey, he said he wants gas.
$10,000.
I know it is somewhere,
What I'm getting at, if we're codifying the book, that 2012 book there's a lot of stuff left out of it.
each one's gonna be different because of the distance from the main, from.
I understand that, but you've got a set price per foot or whatever.
For backhoe there is. For pipe, we charge whatever it is above the 100 foot for the pipe.
But is that just a number we picked out of the sky, or?
That's the number I get from the people that sell the
The
pipe.
price of the pipe, the actual price.
No, I mean, for the over the 100 foot. Or does it say the city supplies 100 foot?
It's
I
in the
thought there was an
ordinance.
ordinance put in after the Vidito deal.
Yes.
I've never seen that ordinance. It's not in my book. I looked for it. It's not online.
Well, that's what I thought I saw it in there at one point.
But
I
that's
say,
what
I
I'm
told
saying.
about it.
could have swore we had looked it up once for
Yeah, I thought we
somebody.
found it.
Well, make sure it's in
Yeah.
this new book, is what I'm getting at.
Well, yeah, backhoe and one man is $162.50 per hour. You sure you want gas, Mark? Still over there?
You're gonna be down there lighting a fire under your butt.
Got it done. done twice as fast.
Get that cattle prod going.
Anything else on that? Have you heard anything more from them? Maintenance report, Phil?
Working on getting snowflakes made. I have one done that's up here on the pole. Haven't heard anything bad about it. So I'm going with that design, size and all that. The OQ on the computer, that's a yearly thing this time of year. Snow removal, the water reports were sent in. There's been work done for the job descriptions in the water plant, getting them all typed up and pictures and.
Why is that?
So in case something happens to either one of us, anybody can go in there and do the job.
Good idea.
But that should be taken part in their certifications though too, right?
Should be a mode
Like
of
just do
operation.
rounds on a weekend type
Just a
thing,
checklist.
Oh, okay,
not to do the
just a
entire job.
checklist, okay,
Yes.
okay.
The truck is still at Hadley's. I called today to find out what the status is on it and didn't get anything back.
Cut the bolts off of the welder, won't that work? I don't understand what you're talking about.
They're telling me the salt and sand spreader is too narrow for the truck. When I mounted it up there, my thought was to cut some, half inch of the bolt off. But then you gotta cut for the bracket to fit the truck too, but I don't have a clue.
I really don't know what you're talking about. You said something about what it fit on there because of the head of the bolts. If
The
the head of the
thread
bolts,
end of the
weld,
bolt.
cut them off and weld it on.
I don't know. These guys put this stuff on all the time.
I thought it was gonna fit, that's the only bad thing.
I would assumed it would've. When I set it up there, it looked like it was, but you gotta cut the brackets on the spreader.
Is it something you need to go over and check out?
That's what
I may have to.
Drive over
I
and see
would.
what you can do.
Okay.
That would. That way you're on the same page.
Yeah.
And while we're talking about trucks, I would invest in some fuel filters.
Well, I can do that again.
Did you put new ones on yesterday?
I've done it.
Yeah, I would.
There might be some on the shelf, I'm not sure. Let me look it up.
I'd get them changed. Cause if that tank got pretty low, it got sucked, you know, any water or dirt or rust in them tanks got sucked up in there.
Yeah.
And yet there ain't no way you can clean them out, just replace the filter.
That's all I've got.
Well, we save on sand that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Riding up here was an experience.
Yes, it was.
Riding with my wife, because she goes and she slides around the corner. She goes fast. We need dry corners.
We need clean
I do
roads.
have to agree, at least on one corner I see her on, but.
Is that that song about you, little old lady from Pasadena?
I don't know. No, she definitely doesn't drive like a little.
Sliding
Road
from
up there,
Brighton.
yeah, she's taking your life in your hands. She can't hear me, can she?
So are you saying you're walking home?
Yeah, probably.
Probably now.
You better let her leave first.
Okay, anything else, anybody got any questions for Phil before I get in more trouble?
You don't need our help to get in trouble.
Basically, not
Snow
much.
covered everything up, didn't it?
They did, but they're still at court, so, I mean, if the snow's there, the stuff's still there, so.
Yeah, they didn't move it.
Yeah, they didn't move it just cause the snow covered it.
Past dues.
You're gonna have a long list because it's not the shut off date yet. Shut off is.
So a lot of them haven't paid yet.
Right, they'll pay Wednesday
Right.
before shut offs.
Thank you. Is there anything, what about IHEAP?
What about Lighty?
Are we getting money from, was it funded? Was the money released?
I don't have it yet, but I've got a list of who has been approved.
But has it been funded? Is government funded?
Well, yeah, I just haven't got a check yet.
Okay.
I mean, they said there was money there, I got an email that
Okay.
would be coming, so.
Okay.
And then they've sent me spreadsheets with who's been approved.
To me, that worst number on the whole thing is though that time delinquents over there.
Yeah.
There's one, that would be,
This one?
that's a credit.
Okay.
The 1115001 that's crossed off.
Yep.
That was paid in full.
Really?
What's that?
The 1115001, it's crossed off, it's paid in full.
The amount due, the $700 was paid.
Oh, it was like 800 and some, cause we had a new bill go out,
Awesome.
so it's paid in full.
Awesome.
It had been off too. I mean, it's still off. It's not going back on.
So is this an abandoned house or nobody living there or what?
Basically, yes.
Okay.
They are out of state.
They'll need new water lines when they get back.
More than likely.
Well, everything shut off. I don't know if the lines were
They
drained
might
or
have bled
not,
'em.
but yeah, I don't know.
1074001. The amount out to the very end there is.
Credit.
Yeah, I know.
That's a credit.
With the minus beside it, that's the credit.
I've actually got quite a few that have credits on their account. I have 2 people that send me money basically every week, just because they wanna get ahead for, they're not on budget or nothing, but they wanna get ahead for the winter months.
We didn't pay.
Not too bad.
You're rarely on the list.
Phil,
We will pay every month.
did you shut off 410 South Farmer?
You know, that's due.
I'd asked Michelle to ask you
You're not on
to
the
do
list.
that. Can you please do that?
What's that?
My dad's water, I wanted to turn off.
I do, I did it on my.
Okay. Rose, you got anything? Okay. Rob? Chuck?
Cookies for Santa went really, really good.
Good.
I think everybody enjoyed the parade. Gosh, people were standing out on the front porches everywhere we went.
Cool.
For our Thanksgiving meal, 166. We're hoping for 0, but we'd like to see people have more than they need and we don't have to provide.
Yeah.
But we're up from last year. Last year was 147. So we're up a little bit. So, well, Saturday we do the Christmas meal. Everybody's welcome. So we'll be doing it again.
Awesome, thank you.
Can you pick a warmer day for the parade?
Well, it was kind of cold that night, wasn't it?
Yes.
But it was a lot of fun.
Anything else?
Nope, I'm good. Thanks.
I'm good, thank you.
I forgot to tell everybody last meeting, I got a call from KCTC and they came in this last Monday and put up a new camera here in front of the building and in front of EMS. And they're no charge.
Great.
They're an eye camera type thing, so and I've looked at it at nighttime. It's a lot clearer than it was. I mean, it's still not like 100%, but it's a lot better. So, and they didn't charge us for it.
Awesome.
So,
It took a
hopefully,
year to do it, 9
Yeah.
months.
well, they want our business for phone. I go, well, why would I give you our business for phone if you can't get our
Well, I think you should
cameras
get
right?
time, I would go to fiber. They get the fiber, I think their fiber run down that alley.
So, I
Yep.
mean, they've talked about as far as internet, right now we don't pay for internet, we would have to pay for internet with them probably, so that would be something.
And that's something we talked to about a year ago, when they first approached us. I said we-
Charging them for the right of ways? Do they pay other cities for right of ways?
I don't know.
That they do, that's pretty typical. We've never charged anybody for right of
So,
ways.
yeah, we don't charge anybody, the only thing we charge for is tower rent, and they're not in our tower,
No, I'm saying other
Yeah,
cities.
I know what you're saying.
yeah.
I don't know, Rose.
I do.
I don't know, I
asked
know,
because I knew.
I know.
Anyway, that's all I got, so,
Freedom Rock, somebody run into it last night, well, they didn't get the rock, but they come up across and when the Freedom Rock was put in there, Egley designed that, he put 2 big rocks in front of that because he talked coming up the hill, afraid that he hit it. some guy from Fairfield hit it. And, Michelle's got the pictures. The law was called, I believe you called the law. And, there's a report, but you need to notify our insurance company. But we're not gonna be able to see all the damage
Till
until,
spring or
Till
when,
spring.
when all the snow's gone.
yeah, I'm sure there's lights run over and rocks broke and hedges run, and probably one tree, that car was wrapped around that tree.
Where was
pretty hard.
this?
Whoa. Huh?
Where was this?
Freedom Rock,
Yeah.
right here at the corner.
I think Rose ought to call Egley or something, she's on that
An
committee.
estimate. I think the most damage was to the shrubs. He just set, he was just, when he landed, landed, cause he went up over the curb. He's sitting parallel with the rock in front of it. And he missed everything except shrubs and tree and maybe some white, I don't know.
Because of icy road or what?
He just drove straight into the park.
He didn't know.
He didn't know.
Didn't know the curb was there.
I talked to the deputy. Went down and the deputy said he asked him. Deputy said he obviously wasn't drinking. He said, you fall asleep? No. He said, you have a foot on the gas instead of the brake? No, it's on the brake. Well, he must not have been into it. It looked to me like the rock's busted on a smaller rock. Can't use the car any good.
I don't know.
So we'll have to get it cleaned up too. I imagine the side's cleaned up.
Can't make this stuff up.
I got
That's
pictures
true.
of it.
Not good enough
Yeah, I got a
though?
bunch of yeah, you can't make it up.
We need some reflective something.
deputy-
There's a street light right there.
They missed the street light.
Okay.
In the
This
middle
was
of the
during
day.
daylight.
Middle of the day.
This was
Oh,
like
Yeah.
2:30, 3 o'clock.
In the afternoon.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Right during the Chiefs game.
Right there in Chiefs game.
Did you pause it?
But the next scheduled meeting's January 5th, so you need to bring your book in and your handbook and you two. And I think the way to do this is we open the meeting with this council, and they will have a short agenda and approve the bills. It's up to that point, and the December
Financials. right?
financials. And then you need to have your own agenda, and then we'll take over then at that time. Everybody's been sworn in. I think that's the easiest way to do it, and that's the way most of the places do it, so. So we'll have an item with what? Call to order, roll call, agenda, and the minutes and bills and financials. This council will approve that, and then you turn right around and then you'll repeat the same thing, because you'll have a bunch of, appointments to make too. At that time, I'll change my password so he can have a password, I can password for him for the mayor's account. Turn my keys in. There's my
Yeah, I
book.
already talked to Carolyn about that.
That's all.
Make a motion we adjourn.
Any more discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Disagree, same sign.
Always a lot covered at the Brighton City Council meetings. Thanks for watching. Thanks to my sponsors, Griner Auto Body, Car Doctor, McDonald Boneyard, Your Choice Family Restaurant, Girling Repair, B&B Propane, and the family of Jet Stops, CW Tree Trimming, LLC, Iowa Technology Systems, Dutch Market, and Coffee Talk. Can you do me a favor and give this episode a like? And make sure to follow and subscribe. It is free. Thanks again for watching. Merry Christmas and stay friendly, Southeast Iowa.